How to be the villain. I'm wondering that, you stumbled across my video because you need motivation. You may be not in great shape right now. You haven't been on self-improvement. You're lacking finances. There's something right now going into your life that stumbled you to this video right here, where I'm going to teach you how to become a villain, how to let out that dark side that every man needs to succeed and win. So first, why are you here? Let's ask yourself that. Are you broke? Are you out of shape? Do you need motivation? Have you been lacking on self-improvement? That's probably the only 4 or 5 reasons you may be here. Another reason is you probably just went through a breakup and now you're watching this video of how to get back at her or get back at the world. If you want to have revenge, this video is not for you. It's not a revenge video on other people. This is a revenge video on yourself. In this video, I'm going to show you how to become a villain and what I did to become the main villain and to get in the best shape as possible in my life, and how I was able to start an online fitness business by becoming a villain. Number one, what you guys need to do is you guys have to burn that desire of approval. You guys have to stop wanting to be liked. Stop chasing validation. Stop chasing approval. Stop trying to be popular. Stop trying to fit in with everybody. That's the first thing you guys must kill to become the villain. I used to have this mindset, back in high school as a people pleaser, man. I wanted to be liked by everybody. I wanted to just be the cool person who just wanted to be liked. I wanted to be friends with everybody. And wanting to be friends with everybody, people seen my weaknesses and people picked on me. They bullied me because of my niceness. They bullied me because I wanted to be cordial and I wanted everybody to be friends and I didn't want any trouble. I got bullied for that. I got picked on for that. People would pick fights with me for that. And back then, I didn't want to fight. Back then, I was never a big guy fighting. I didn't want to cause any trouble. I just wanted to go to school, hang out with friends, play baseball, and live my life. But people in school, the bullies did not want me to do that. Back then, I thought they were evil back then. But now, looking back on it, I'm actually grateful it happened to me. I'm actually grateful that I was bullied. I'm actually grateful that all the breakups happened to me, the losses, the misfortunes. I'm grateful for that happening to me. Because without me going through that struggle, without me going through that pain, I would not be here right now. I would not have 6-pack abs. I would not be in great shape. I would not be running my own business. I would not be on self-improvement if I didn't get bullied, if I didn't get picked on. But the first thing you guys must learn is that some people will never like you. Some people are going to hate you for nothing. They're going to want you to die. They're going to want to see your dreams go away. They're not going to be on your fucking side, no matter what you do. So that's number one. Stop being liked by everybody. Burn that desire for validation. Because half of the population is against you for no reason at all. So burn that desire. That's step one to being a villain. Recognize your enemies. You guys know you guys have enemies. If you're like me, yes, you're a nice guy, you're a cool guy, you want to get along. But you must be smart enough to know you have enemies and watch out for them. Number two is build power in the shadows. One of the best things I did in my life during my journey to self-improvement and getting better was building in the shadows. Not letting people know my every move. Not telling them how much money I'm making. Not telling them the business I'm doing. Not telling them anything about my goals until it's accomplished. A lot of guys get this wrong. A lot of guys want people to, be with them on the way up. And once you see success, you think they're going to be with you during that successful period. No. People want to see you struggle. People want to see you try to get there, but they don't want to see you reach the pinnacle. They don't want to see you reach your goals. So every time you tell somebody the goals you have or what you're working on or what you've done, they're going to hate. They're going to get mad. They're going to find a way to sabotage it anyway. They want to sabotage you. No matter how nice they can be in the front side in public, behind the scenes, they're looking to sabotage you, your life, and your career. Keep that in mind. Build more in the shadows. Go to the gym. Don't tell nobody. Lock in your nutrition. Don't tell nobody. Start that side hustle. Don't tell nobody. Build in the shadows until you're ready, until you reach that goal. Then you can come out and say, I've done this already. So you cannot take that away from me. I've done it. I've accomplished it. Build power in the shadows. And that comes with social skills too. Build your social skills in the shadows as well. Talking one-on-one to people, talking in groups, making small connections. So build your power in the shadows. Build your power where people can't see you building your power. Because once they see you trying to build your power, they're going to take that shit away from you or try to sabotage it. Number three is very, very important. Number three is controlling the game by controlling yourself. Business is a game. Life is a game. Money, all this stuff is the game we're living in. It's the game we're playing in. So how can we control the game? The only way we control the game is by controlling ourselves. That's the only way you'll win. And the funny thing about it is, once you gain control and power over yourself, that's when you have control and power over other people. But first, you must master yourself. First, you must master your mindset. First, you must master your self development. First, you must master what you've been put on this earth to do. You have to find your special skills. You have to find your abilities and put that into effect. Stop scrolling on social media all fucking day because it's taking power away from you. The power that could be going to your own self every fucking day is going to social media. Turn it off. Get off social media. Put that power back in your hands. Controlling the game is even controlling what you consume every single day, what you eat every single day, what you watch, what you listen to, what your activities and behaviors are doing every single day. That's how you're going to control yourself, and that's how you're going to become the ultimate villain. Once you have ultimate self-control. Ultimate self-control. Meaning, you're not letting emotions get to you. You're not acting off emotions. Guess what? You go into every single day with a structure, with a system to get better every fucking day. And no matter what happens that day, you're going to make sure you stick to that system every single day. No matter what. No matter what. If you got to wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. You want to take that cold shower in the morning? Take that cold shower. Stop bitching out. Do your 50 push-ups. Stop bitching out. Go to sleep at 9, 9:30, 10. Get in bed. Stop bitching out. These things are going to give you ultimate power once you can control your own actions and behavior every single day. Because it's not enough. Just doing it for a day or two or a week or a month isn't enough. You need to sustain these habits for over 6 months to a year to really become even close to the villain you want to become. Even close to the man you want to become, you have to stay in these habits for at least a year. It's not easy. I've been through it. Ups and downs. I start, I stop. But the game only ends once you give up. Because you can always have self-control over yourself as long as you're living. It's never too late. But the best time to start is now. So control yourself. Control yourself. Control your urges, impulses, emotions, and behaviors. That's number 3. Last but not least, number 4 is eliminating the fear of being the bad guy. Back to the story where I told you guys about my high school experience. I never wanted to be the bad guy. I never looked at looking to be the bad guy. But there was always bad guys in school who got all the girls, who didn't really care about school, but everybody was on their side. They were just so cool for being the bad guy. They were so fucking cool, And you look back and wonder, why the fuck was that praised? Why was being an asshole so praised? Why was being a dickhead so praised? Why is being disrespectful so fucking praised? Because they remove the fear of being a bad guy. Once you embrace being a villain, life will open up in different directions for you. Life will be more clearer because you will already have chosen a side. Most people stay average. Most people stay mediocre because they can't pick a side. The first thing you must do is pick a side. What do you want to be on? Are you going to be on the side who, goes to work every day, he does great work, he does this, does that, he's just a normal good guy? Or do you want to be the guy who goes to work and, gets his work done, but he still has other things to focus on, other things to put ahead of his job? He has self-improvement to put ahead of that. When you're going to put the work into your hands instead of putting the work into your boss's hands? When are you going to follow your own footsteps and follow your own passions and stop putting your boss's passion ahead, or putting your girlfriend's passion ahead, or putting your friends and family's passion ahead before yours? Because being a villain, it means you have to say no a lot. Being a bad guy means you have to say no a lot. Maybe even more than you're even comfortable with. You gotta say no. At first, I didn't know this. At first, I was saying yes to everything that came across my table. You wanna hang out? Yes. Wanna do this? Yes. Yes. Say no more. Be limited in your approach. Be limited of how people can reach you and see you and get to you. Be limited. You know? Be heard but unseen. You know? Let people know you're around, but it's hard access. It's not gonna be easy access. Those are the 4 ways you guys can become a villain. And like I said, being a villain isn't about getting get back on anybody else. It's about getting get back on yourself because you owe it to yourself to become the best version of yourself. And to become the best version of yourself, you have to kill that good guy in you. You have to kill that good guy in you and bring out the dark side. Bring out the dark side that talks in your head, that calls yourself a bitch, that says do these fucking push-ups, get in that cold shower, get in bed at 9:30, wake up at 5, wake up at 4:30, even though you don't fucking want to, you know you gotta do it. Because in your head, you have that alter ego who tells you you're a bitch if you don't do it. You know, you'll never be successful if you don't do it. So you gotta do it. You gotta develop that voice in your head. And once that voice in your head is talking to you, nobody else can get to you. Nobody else can taint your mind. Nobody else can taint your behaviors ever again once you develop that voice. Yes, it's going to take time. Yes, it's going to take struggle. Yes, it's going to take trial and error. But once you develop that voice in your head that's going to push you to that next level, you've known. Now you know that you've become the villain.